فإن آمنوا بمثل ما آمنتم به فقد اهتدوا وإن تولوا فإنما هم في شقاق.
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله تعالى، وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة، ألا وكل ضلالة في النار. السلام عليكم، وأعتذر لكم على ما حصل مني اليوم. Dear brothers, I apologize about my late coming, inshallah, but we stay with you inshallah until you feel asleep. فكما تعلمون أيها الأحبة، فموضوعنا بحول الله سبحانه وتعالى في هذه المحاضرة يتعلق بالسحر. فالعنوان إذن هو السحر، وماهية السحر وما يتعلق به إن شاء الله. For dear brothers, our subject today, inshallah, in this lecture, we will talk is regarding the magic, السحر. The title بإذن is السحر, and everything will compromise everything that come, the effects of the sihr, and what is the sihr, inshallah. And I don't think so we need only one lecture, but we need maybe at least 5 or 6 lectures, inshallah, to finish all the subject. فالسحر أيها الأحبة مرض عضال قد استفشى هذا المرض في المجتمعات كلها، وذلك منذ قديم الزمان. The magic, brother, the sihr is a dangerous disease that has spread in all the communities in the world and all the nations. And this is since ages ago, since the past. حيث كان قوم بابل بالعراق أول من تعلم السحر، وكانوا يمارسونه في حياتهم على أوسع نطاق. And wherever the people of Iraq, the people of Babel, the city of Babel, they used to be the first people who start doing the sihr and learning and teaching the magic. And they used to use the sihr on all of their pupils, on all of their life. That's why you heard the Rasta. They speak about Babylon. They say the prophecy is coming from Babylon. This is not the prophecy. This is the magic. Have you heard the magic song? Yeah? That's why they believe on Babylon, because of the sihr. The Jewish, they get their sihr from there. وأن هذا المرض كلما تقدم الزمان بأهله إلا طوروه وطوروا ممارسته وابتكروا له صورا جديدة. And this disease, as the people in each nation coming, they try to improve the magic, and they invent so many different type of magic. And this is not the magic of now is not like the one before, but all of them the same. Because what happened, just if you do the kufr, the sihr has got relation with the devil. As you make it the kufr, the evil will help you. Doesn't matter how is it. And always evil, you try, كما قال الله سبحانه وتعالى أن الجن يخبرون قالوا وكان رجال من الإنس يعوذون برجال من الجن فزادوهم رهقا. يعني there used to be, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, that used to be a people amongst the human. They used to seek help of the jinn, the evils, and they make it worse for them. Inshallah, we will explain it. وابتكروا أساليب جديدة في هذا الباب. They invent so many ways in the magic. The magic before is not like the one now, but everything is a sihr. يعلمونها في هذا المجال حتى صار يحار عقل الإنسان في تفسير هذا السحر. When they invent that type of sihr, they teach it to others. Even the people, the intellect people, they get confused and amazed by how to understand this type of magic. فاليهود أيها الإخوة لما نبذوا تعاليم التوراة النافعة ابتلاهم الله تعالى بالاشتغال بما يضرهم. When the Yahud, the Jewish people, they left or they turn away, they're back to the Torah, to the Deen, to learn their knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put them in a trial in learning the magic. And what happened? When they turned their back to the ta'alim of the Torah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He put them in a trial to be busy in something that will harm them. Because the sihr doesn't bring any benefit in this life and the other life. فقال الله سبحانه وتعالى فمن أعرض عن ذكري فله معيشة ضنكا ونحشره يعني في الآخرة نحشره يوم القيامة أعمى. And the one who don't want to mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, don't want to submit to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he turns his back to the religion of Allah, he don't want to learn it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make his life very stressful. He will make his life full of punishment, full of adab, tournament. How? For example, I'll give you a simple example. For example, in money, if someone he don't give the rights, the haqq of that money, zakat or sadaqah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him ni'mah, and this ni'mah is ni'mat al-mal, and then he didn't want to give the rights of that ni'mah. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Allah punish him. How? He made that man, he spent it on something that will go back on him in a bad way. For example, that man will spend it in food, in wine, in something who will harm his level and will get infected by the disease of diabetes or maybe cancer and other disease. And also the ni'mah of having children. Allah give you children, kids. If you look after him in a good way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will look after the 7 of your children. 7 generations. If you don't look after them and don't teach them if you have children and you let them away, you don't teach them the ta'alim of the Quran, what happens? Those children, they will turn back to you. There will be a harm against you. They will make so many problems. Maybe drug dealers, maybe gangster, or maybe even in the house. When you enter the house, you feel like you are in a fire. too much trouble, too much noise, and you have a headache. But if you teach them the knowledge of Islam and you teach them the Quran, this is shukr al-ni'mah, is to teach your children the Quran. Then what happens? Your children, bi'idhnillah, they will grow in a good way. And they will be kindful, merciful, and they will have all the good character. فلما انشغل اليهود عليهم من الله ما يستحقون بما يعني تركوا تعاليم التوراة وانشغلوا بما يضرهم ابتلاهم الله سبحانه وتعالى بأشياء كثيرة. When the Jewish they left to learn the Torah and to teach it, they start learning about the Sihr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them busy in learning Sihr, magic. فمن الحكمة الإلهية أن من ترك الحق ابتلي بالباطل. وهذه قاعدة. هذه من الحكمة الإلهية. From the wisdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If someone left the truth, the haqq, the religion, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will make him busy with the untruth, with the false. وقد كذب وافترى اليهود على نبي الله سليمان عليه السلام عليه وعلى نبينا أفضل الصلاة والسلام. وكانوا يحدثون ويفترون عليه ويقولون أنه كان يستمد يعني أن السر في عظمة من ماذا؟ أنه السر في ذلك من السحر. The Jewish, do you understand brother my English? Huh? No. Is it clear? No. Alhamdulillah. So their brothers, the Jewish, they used to. The Jewish, أيها الإخوة, they pretend, they lie against Sulaiman. They say that Sulaiman, he got all his power and his kingdom was established because he used to do magic. He used to teach and learn magic. And he used to have the power over the jinn, the wind, and also over the birds. وأنه قد وطد ملكه بذلك لا بوحي رسالته. يعني he has established his kingdom not because of the wahy, the revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, support of Allah, but he established that from the magic. That's why you see them, they still, until now, I don't want to enter these issues of like politics, but it's something that we live. You see them now, they try to make, like, they try to put down the Quds, the Masjid al-Aqsa. They try to make a hole, make something, they want to look for the haykal. They want to look for the books. They say that we get that magical books to get that power over all mankind. That's what they think, but this is foolishness. This is, as we know, all of us, the power we get it from the revelation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is miracle that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He give it to His messengers to support them. As He support the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam with the Quran. As well He support Musa alayhi salam with the 10 commandments and that stick. And also his hand. فقال الله سبحانه وتعالى واتبعوا ما تتلو الشياطين على ملك سليمان. واتبعوا ما تتلو الشياطين على ملك سليمان إلى آخر الآية. يعني they have followed what يعني what the evils they give as a false they give out false of news or something like that. يعني they follow, the Jews they used to follow the false information that the evils they used to tell them. Inshallah we'll explain it بإذن الله. والآية بهذا المعنى الإخبارية يعني بأنها الإخبار والتحديث كذبا والافتراء والتقول على سليمان. يعني the ayat mean that they used to give false information regarding Sulaiman. What is this information? Information that means that Sulaiman used to use magic to get the support and to establish his kingdom. فكذبهم الله سبحانه وتعالى بأن سليمان لم يكفر كما ادعت الشياطين بتعلم السحر والعمل به. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He refuted them and denied them that Sulaiman never been kafir, disbeliever. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala قال واتبعوا ما تتلو الشياطين على ملك سليمان وما كفر سليمان.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
فقلنا أنهم اتبعوا ما تتلو الشياطين. يعني the Jewish they followed what the evils. The shaitan used to tell them about Sulaiman. He used to say to them that Sulaiman, he got his power from learning magic and from magic. He had the power over the bird and the wind and also over the jinn because he used to learn and teach magic. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He denied them and they refute and reject what they say. In the Quran He says, وَمَا كَفَرَ سُلَيْمَانَ وَلَكِنَّ الشَّيَاطِينَ كَفَرُوا. Yani Sulaiman alayhi salam, he didn't disbelieve. But the evils, the shayateen who had made the kufr by teaching the others السحر. ولكن الشياطين كفروا يعلمون الناس السحر. من الشياطين. يعني the shayateen they teach the others the magic. ليس سليمان عليه السلام. واليهود قد صدقوا الشياطين فيما زعموا. ولهذا ترى اليهود في كتابهم التلمود يلعنون سليمان عليه السلام ولا يحبونه. لا تجد يهوديا الآن يثني على سليمان، بل يتكلموا في سليمان عليه السلام بأقبح الألفاظ. And the Jewish now, you see that they curse Sulaiman عليه السلام. بل لعنة الله عليهم هم. May Allah curse them, curse the Jewish, because they make a mockery and joke of all the messengers, and they dislike the messenger, the Prophet Sulaiman عليه السلام. فالله سبحانه وتعالى قال يعني أنهم هم الذين كفروا، في معنى أنهم هم الذين كفروا بماذا؟ بتعليمهم الناس السحر لا سليمان. يعني the evils, they are the one who disbelieves on Allah by teaching the others magic. واليهود قد كفروا ابتداء بنبذهم التوراة وراء ظهورهم وتنكرهم لتعاليمها، وكذلك بتصديقهم لما ادعته الشياطين في حق الملك سليمان. وأيضا قد كفروا بتعلمهم السحر وعملهم به. The Jewish, their brothers, they have this belief, because they have left, refute and reject, turn away, they're back to the Torah, to the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also by believing in what the evils they pretend about regarding Sulaiman alayhi salatu wassalam. And also they have this belief because they used to learn magic and they used to implement it. ثم أنهم كفروا بالنبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وبرسالته الخاتمة وبالكتاب الذي أنزل إليه، وأصروا على استبدال السحر بالكتب المنزلة. يعني the Jewish, they not only disbelieve on Sulaiman and the Torah, but they disbelieve on the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the one who brought the last message from Allah and his book, the book he was sent to all mankind. وكذلك they have changed, they have exchanged the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by another thing, by learning and implementing magic. كما قال الله سبحانه وتعالى فيهم أتستبدلون الذي هو أدنى بالذي هو خير. The exchange what is يعني lower, inferior than the one who is higher, than something that is good for you. فازدادوا كفرا إلى كفرهم ورجسا إلى رجسهم عليهم اللعنة إلى يوم الدين. وهناك إشارة أريد من باب الأمانة العلمية أريد أن أشير إليها. There is a small things that I want to talk about it regarding هاروت and ماروت من باب الإشارة العلمية. فهاروت وماروت كما ذكر يروي الإمام القرطبي رحمه الله، يقول أن هاروت وماروت كان شيطانان ساحران، وليس من الملائكة. القرطبي رحمة الله عليه mention إن شاء الله we will continue إن شاء الله after الصلاة. فنسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يجزيهم خير الجزاء. فنكمل ما قد بدأناه ونقول أن الإمام الطبري رحمة الله عليه، الإمام القرطبي رحمة الله عليه يقول في كتابه التفسير المجلد الثاني الرقم 50 صفحة رقم 50 أنه قال أن هاروت وماروت فهم شيطانان ساحران وليس من الملائكة عليهم السلام. هذا كلام القرطبي رحمة الله عليه. He said that the Qurtubi in his tafsir, book of tafsir, the second volume, page number 50, if someone want to go back and check or get more knowledge, he said that those Harut and Marut, they are not angels. He said there are two devils and they are two magicians. And they are not from the angels. وقال وأن هاروت وماروت بدل من الشياطين في قوله تعالى ولكن الشياطين كفروا. He said that Harut and Marut, he said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said that shayateen, he mentioned Harut wa Marut. This is instead replacing the name of shayateen by mentioning their name. فقال فيكون التقدير عنده واتبعوا ما تتلو الشياطين على ملك سليمان. He said that the taqdir is supposition or the judgment about about that mean that the shayateen are Harut and Marut. He said واتبعوا ما تتلو الشياطين يعني ما هنا يعني ما it mean not. وما كفر سليمان وأيضا وما كفر سليمان mean not سليمان has not disbelieved يعني وقال وما أنزل على الملكين. وهنا he said وما يعني what wasn't sent to the angels يعني they are not angels. This is his explanation على أن ما فيه يعني على أن ما النافية. He said the ما here in Arabic is the one who's nullified, which means negation. ولكن الشياطين he means الشياطين هاروت وماروت كفروا يعلمون الناس السحر. He mean here ولكن he say ولكن indeed however the shayateen he mentioned Harut or Marut, he used to teach the people mankind, he used to teach them magic. ولقد أجاب رحمه الله عما يشكل من كون الاثنين قد عبر عنهما بالجمع. And he said that he has answered, may Allah put mercy on him, that, and he take off that doubts and uncertainty from the two, and he say that he indicates, and the plural he indicates that the two evils that mean Harut or Marut. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's difficult to explain what Qurtubi. Do you understand, brothers? Or shall I repeat? In brief, what the Qurtubi mentioned, he mean, I don't want to explain the Qaida Arabiya because I know it's difficult for you brothers to understand. They mean that the evils, but using the Lugha al-Arabiya in explaining the Quran, you see that two Harut or Marut, they are not angels, they are devils, shayateen. That's his explanation. And some other scholars, they say the same thing. ولكن there is another explanation from another scholars. Inshallah we'll talk about it. I brought the two explanations. ويقول هذا ما حملت عليه الآية من التأويل وواضح ما قيل فيها ولا يلتفت إلى سواه. This is what the meaning of this ayah, and the ayah رقم 102 من سورة البقرة. This is the meaning of the ayah. The ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah, the number is 102. He say that the two malakain, the Harut or Marut, they are not malakain, they are evils, because ma here it means النافية يعني ما it means negation. تعرف negation? Is that right? My word? Negative. يعني that means ma, no, it's not angels. That's why it's explained. بإذن. This is what I want to mean, but I want to very far. فهما ملكان. هنا there is another explanation of other scholars. They say فهما ملكان من الملائكة. Don't be confused. Other scholars, this is the first saying, they are not angels, they are devils, is the saying of Al-Qurtubi rahmatullah alayhi في تفسيره. The Ahl Sunnah, they say فهما ملكان من الملائكة عليهم السلام أنزلهما الله ليبين للناس بأن ما جرى على يد السحرة بما تعلموه من الشياطين إنما هو من أبواب السحر. In some other explanation, they say there are two angels that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent them down to the earth to show people or to show to mankind what to show people about the magic is not good to learn it, and to show them, to tell them about the magic is something that is devil. And the magic is a chapter, maybe door from the evil deed. You understand? وأنها مؤثرة ومن أعظم أظهرها التفريق بين المرء وزوجه. And they say that the masjid is it has an effect, and from those effects is that she split or separate between the man and his wife. And as we know, إخوة, أن أحب شيء إلى الشيطان كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم هو أن يفرق بين المرء وزوجه، كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم أن الشيطان ينصب عرشه على الماء فتأتي الشياطين. The devil, he put his throne on the water, on the top of the water, and he called it the devils, the shayateen, and he asked them, what have you done? فيأتي الأول فيقول ما تركته حتى زنى، ويأتي الثاني ويقول ما تركته حتى شرب الخمر، ويأتي الثالث ويقول وما تركته حتى فجر بفلان. And then the devils he will ask them, what have you done? The first one will come and say, I didn't let him go until I make him drink wine. The other one say, I didn't let him until he have that bad relation. The other one say, I didn't let him go until he make an operation to another one. فيأتي الآخر فيقول وأنا ما تركت حتى فرقت بينه وبين أبيه وأخيه وزوجه وأمه. And he came the last, he said, I didn't let him go until he separate between him and his wife, his children, his father, his brother, and his friends. فيقول فيجلس بجانبي ويقول أنت أنت. And he take him and make him sit close to him and he say, you are my son, you are my son. And the best thing that he can get the evil from human is not to make him drink, because if he seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will forgive that man. If he do anything, Allah will forgive him except shirk. إن الله يغفر الذنوب جميعا إلا يشرك به إلا أن يتوب صاحبه منه. Until that guy he made repentance from the shirk and he come back to Islam. ولهذا قال صلى الله عليه وسلم في حديث آخر إن الشيطان أيس أن يعبد في أرضكم وفرح بالتحريش بينكم. The devil is really he lost his despair, يعني he's not confident to make that polytheism, but he's happy to separate between the brothers. That's why the brothers, we have to be unified. Because evil always come and I tell the brothers, those brothers, you look at your back, you don't stay here, don't come to this mosque, except here. Where the place in the mosque where there is a sunnah and there is the way, where they implement the sunnah, the way the messenger, the devil he work here more than any other mosque. And the other places where there is a bid'ah, the evil let them. Because they know, in the hadith of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said that إن الله احتجز التوبة عن كل صاحب بدعة حتى يتوب عن بدعته. Allah he won't accept any action from any mubtadi' until he made the repentance from his bid'ah. In other places where there is a bid'ah, evil is he rests. He knows everything that won't be accepted until he worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the right way, until he follow the messenger step by step and everything. As Abdullah ibn Umar, he said when they saw him going somewhere for his pupils and urinating, they asked him what you do that. He said, I saw the messenger doing the same thing in the time of Hajj and I'm doing it. They follow the messenger in everything. This is how it should be. That's why in this mosque, in other mosques also where there is a sunnah, they even work more. If you see yourself that you're keeping away from coming to mosque and meeting with the brothers, know that evil is surrounding you. As you leave them, he will go inside you. This has happened to so many brothers. You see so many brothers, wallahi, they come to me and they complain. They say, well, brothers, what is here and this? The brothers in this mosque, and later you see them, they're not praying. Some of them, they're not Muslim. And maybe you know some of them. They say Christianity is better than Islam. They used to worship with us in the mosque. They used to pray Fajr. More Muslim. This is how it's evil. وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ. Don't follow the step of evil. ما علينا. وكذلك أن السحر يدور في فلك الشر المحض والضر الخالص. And that the magic, they turn in the circuit of devil and the pure harm. وذلك ليحذر الناس أولئك السحرة وقد كثروا في ذاك الزمان. Allah sent them down, sent Harut and Marut to warn people to be away from the magician. واستنبطوا أبوابا غريبة من السحر وكانوا يدعون النبوة ويفترون الكذب على أن ما يجري على أيديهم هو من المعجزات تأييدا لنبوتهم. They used to invent, they have to extract so many types of magic and strange magic. And they used to pretend that they used to be prophets. They used to pretend the prophecy, those magicians. And also fabricate the lie and what they do and what of magic. This is from the karama, from the mu'jiza, from the miracles that Allah, He gave them. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent down to the air Harut and Marut to teach people about Sihr. To tell them that Sihr is not miracle, it's not from Allah, it's a magic. You have to be aware from that. If you learn it and you believe on it and you implement it, that's kufr. If you do the magic, that's kufr. But if you learn it and you say that is a devil and you keep away from it, you don't implement it, you're not careful. This is the meaning. وَمَا يُعَلِّمَانِ مِنْ أَحَدٍ حَتَّى يَقُولَ إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ فِتْنَةٌ فَلَا تَكْفُرْ. Whenever they teach anyone, they told them, this is a trial. Don't disbelieve. فأنزل الله هذين الملكين لا بالسحر بل ببيان حقيقة السحر. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent these two angels not with the magic, but to show the people the harm of magic and to tell them the difference between magic and the miracles. وبأنه مخالف لدعوى التحدي في المعجزات حيث تمكن معارضته بمثله. And the magic is different of the miracles. And that's magic, you can defeat it with another magic. A magic you can defeat it with another strong magic. But karama, but the mu'jiza, you cannot defeat it. As we know from the qissa of Musa alayhi salam. Inshallah we will mention it. والمعجزة لا يمكن معارضتها وهي تجري على يد نبي مؤيد من الله. And the mu'jiza, the miracle, you cannot defeat it. And this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give it to only His prophets and messengers. And never give it to magician. فأقبل الناس على تعلم ذلك منهما لكنهم فتنوا وابتلوا فمنهم من اعتقد حقيقة السحر لما تعلمه فعمل به فصار كافرا. Then people, they start coming to learn that magic from the two angels. And then they are being fascinated by that magic. And then they have been put on in the test. And some of them, they have believed, and that magic is the right thing to do. And they have implemented then you have become disbeliever. This is the meaning of the ayah. مع أن الملكان ما فتئا يحذران كل من رغب في تعلم السحر، حيث أنه لو اعتقد حقيقة العمل بالسحر صار كافرا. And those angels, يعني they remain telling everyone who coming to learn the sihr that sihr is harm. You should not implement it. You should not use it. But people, some of them didn't listen. They think it's right to implement that sihr, then they become kuffar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent those angels to tell the others that sihr, if you know about it, you have to keep away. You know that is a sihr, is not something that is not miracle, and those are liar, abajjalin, are kadabin. You have to be aware from them. إلا أن الناس وبخاصة اليهود قد تجرؤوا وأقبلوا على تعلم ثم خانوا العهد وقد مرضوا على ذلك فعملوا بالسحر. Except indeed, in fact, the Jewish, they take that risk, that dangerous risk to learn the magic. And they have betrayed the covenants. And as we know, the Yahud, they always break that contract. And they have implemented the sihr. ولم يلتزموا بما استرضته لهم الملكان فكانت الفتنة واقعة بهم. They didn't comply or follow what the angels they told them about, and they failed in the trial. فخسروا بذلك لما باعوا نصيبهم من نعيم الجنة بعرض قليل من الدنيا. Then they have lost. They have lost because what they have done, يعني, they have sold their part from the happiness of paradise with something less from this dunya, just to get money. And you can see, even they still doing it now. Even if you go, for example, to the auction of the Jewish, I've been there once. Wallahi, you will feel there is something there that pushes you to bid in the auction. You see people in something that doesn't work. Wallahi, the price of that thing, if you buy it from the shop, it costs maybe £20. People, they bid 20, £50. It's not working. The people are blind. When you go in there, the brothers, they told me, go there and don't stop from mentioning the name of Allah. If you don't mention the name of Allah, you're gone, you will lose all your money. People there, they have lost maybe £100,000, and they still coming. They say, you Akhi, mobile phone is not working. And you know it's not working. It doesn't cost maybe £2, £3, and people, they bid in £20. Dirty. They buy in a lot. Because, imagine, when you mention the name of Allah, you stay there and you don't bid. Trust me. If you don't believe me, Akhi, I can show you where to go, and inshallah, you go there, you spend your money and come back. وأن ما يرويه بعض المفسرين خبر الملكين وقصتهما وأنهما قد فتن بامرأة لما نزل إلى الأرض وقد ركبت بهما الشهوة امتحانا لهما. And what some people, they narrate about those angels. Maybe all of you, my dear brothers, do you know about the story? That they've been, those Malakain, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent them to earth and He put on them the same characteristic of the humans. They have the desire, the dream, they have everything. And one day they've been put on a test. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent to them a woman, and she asked them about something. Because the woman, she was beautiful, And then the women, they asked her to marry them. They asked her to marry them. He used to be judge, and they asked the woman to marry them because she was beautiful, and they call it, for example, I think so, Zahra is one of the stars now. One of the stars, I don't know, you call it Jupiter. She's a woman star, if someone knows the story. Yeah? This woman was beautiful, and they call her, and they want to marry her, and she said, no, if you want to marry me, you have to drink alcohol or kill this boy or make a forbidden relation with her. They say, no, we cannot kill the boy, it's haram. We cannot have that relation, it's haram, we'll be punished. But khamr, we can drink it. When they drink the khamr, they become dizzy. That's the story. Then they kill the boy and they have that zina. And the story, if you heard it from some people, except that, what you call it, that Ja'fari. No, Ja'fari, no, you are. Jeffrey, no, it sounds like Jeffrey, that Sufis, they mention this story a lot. No one knows about it. You know about that story. That false story is not true story. Don't believe on that story. وقد أنكر هذه يعني أنكر هذه الرواية كل من القاضي عياض والفخر الرازي والشهاب العراقي والإمام ابن كثير والعلامة الألوسي رحمة الله عليهم. وهذه الرواية هذه الرواية وهذه القصة فهي من روايات كعب الأحبار، وهي مأخوذة من كتب إسرائيل ولا يعول عليها. وكما تعرفون أن أحاديث بني إسرائيل ورواياتهم فلا تصدق ولا تكذب. This is the قاعدة. يعني this story is been narrated by Ka'b al-Ahbar, and is from the narration that come from the Jewish Bani Israel, and we should not deny it, and we should not prove it. And all of the scholars like Qadi ibn Ayyad, والفخر الرازي, والشهاب العراقي, والإمام ابن كثير, والإمام العلامة الألوسي رحمة الله عليه, all of them they rejected and they said there is no proof on that story, we should not tell. وكما تعلمون أيها الإخوة كما ذكرنا أن هذا السحر ليس بشيء جديد، لكنه أمر استعمله الناس منذ القدم. This magic has been used since the past, since before, in time before the Pharaoh. فلهذا إن شاء الله سأروي عليكم قصة فرعون والسحرة. إن شاء الله today, إن شاء الله we'll talk to them. I will explain the story talk about the story of Pharaoh and the Sahara. لا تظنون أيها الأحبة أن أمر السحر فقط معاد بين المسلمين، موجود فقط بين المسلمين، بل هو موجود بين الكفرة، بل موجود بين أقوام سالفين، وكلكم أيها الإخوة يعلم قصة موسى وفرعون، وأن فرعون جمع السحرة أجمعين. And dear brothers, as you know, as I mentioned before, that the sihr is something that is not only that happened between Muslims only, but it's happened even between the kafara in this country and other countries, as you know. And also it has been in the time of the people who passed before us. فأن فرعون أيها الإخوة جمع السحرة اليوم المعلوم، ثم إن فرعون طلب من موسى معجزة فما كان منه إلا أن سلك يده في جيبه ثم نزعها فإذا هي بيضاء للناظرين، فألقى عصاه فإذا هي ثعبان مبين. When Musa alayhi salam he came with the revelation, with the 10 Commandments to Pharaoh, and he asked Pharaoh to, he called Pharaoh to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to send, to believe on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and worship Him alone. Pharaoh, he asked him, what is your proof? Show me a proof. Then Musa alayhi salam, he put his hand inside his pocket and he take it out and his hand become white. That has light. And he throw his stick and the stick he become a big, tremendous snake. فألقاها فإذا هي حية تسعى. When he threw it, it become a snake that is moving. فقال فرعون إن هذا لسحر وقال وزراؤه وشياطينه وجلساؤه إن هذا لمكر وهذا سحر يريد به موسى وأخوه أن يصرف بني إسرائيل عنك يا فرعون ويذرك وآلهتك. Fir'aun, when he saw the hand of Musa and he saw that snake is moving, he said, this is a magic. Then the minister and all of those who used to sit with the Pharaoh, the rich people, the closest piece of people to Pharaoh, they repeat after him, oh Pharaoh, this is a magic. And Musa and Harun become only to turn away the people of Israeli people from your worship, from serving you. And you want to take them from you, because at that time they used to use Bani Israel as a servant, as a slave. ويتركك وملكك وسلطانك وقدرتك وليصرف الناس عنك إلى غير ذلك فأمر السحر ليس بجديد وإنما هو قديم وكلكم يعلم أن الله عز وجل ذكر في كتابه الكريم ما كان في تلك المناظرة. And then they say to Pharaoh, this is a magic, and we know about magic. We are the strongest people in the world that we know about magic, and we have improved our magic. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentioned what has happened between Pharaoh and Musa in his book. فقال المشهودة التي اجتمع فيها السحرة. Then Pharaoh, he said to Musa, we have to make an appointment. I'm not prepared for you now. We have to make an appointment when everyone will be present there. And then you will have to call others. I call my magician, then we will see who will defeat the other. ثم Allah, when that time came and everyone was there, all Pharaoh and his servants and everyone in Egypt at that time, they come to see what's going to happen. فاجتمع فيها السحرة وموسى بما آتاه الله من ثبات وبرهان وقوة ويقين وعزيمة إيمان. قال, then everyone he gathered in that time. Then Musa he said, قال ألقوا ما أنتم ملقون. Then Musa he said, throw what you want to throw. Throw first. وبين الله سبحانه وتعالى ما صنعوا كيد ساحر ولا يفلح الساحر حيث أتى. Then when they throw their robe and their stick, people, كما قال الله سبحانه وتعالى, يخيل إليه من سحرهم أنها تسعى. هنا موسى أصيب بسحر التخييل. And we'll talk inshallah about the different type of sihr. The sihr, تخييل, it means imagination. They make you imagine that those snakes, they move. Those ropes, they move, but they're not moving. What happened? Evil will come to you and put some magic on your eyes, make you see that things that like moving, but they're not moving. Like for example, you see the magician when you go to the circus or the TV, they show someone doing magic, bringing up a hat, from the hat take 30 rabbits, 20 pigeon, 50 eggs, and there is nothing there. This is not because he's fast. What happened? First when he came, he made kufr. How he make the kufr? He make ruku'ah. Do you think so when he make ruku'ah? He make it to the people who they are watching him? No. He make ruku'ah to the devil. He's between he's in the front of him. And the people then they think so that they're making that ruku'ah for them. The people they start, and shouting. But he's making ruku'ah to the devil. Then the devil is between you and him, and make you see there's nothing there. Just bring you some like tissue, and you see like he's got rabbit and this is moving, but he's not moving nowhere else. If you come close and you read Ayat Kursi, wallahi, he will see people they will see. He's got nothing. He's got only tissue, and evil make you think that things is rabbit or pigeon. What happened? This is happening in Marrakesh. A free student from Talabat al-Ilm, they memorized Quran. One day they went to Marrakesh, and a guy in Marrakesh, Jami' al-Fitna, they call it Jami' al-Fna, not Fitna. Jami' al-Fna, this place where they gather, all people become magicians, people play with the snake and everything. So many types of shirk, sha'wada, everything is there. Any bad thing, I don't advise you to go there, but if you go there, you will see what I'm telling you about. Akhi, there, a guy used to have a donkey in the middle, and he say to people, I will go through that donkey. I will go inside his stomach, go from the other side. People, they believe, yeah, how can he do it? He used to do it. You go through the donkey and go from the other side. People give him money, get a lot of money. Or you have to work for a year to get it. What happened? One day, those brothers, they come and they saw him asking for money. He said, I will throw that donkey now in the front of you. What happened? Those brothers, everyone go to one corner. They used to be four, and they start reading the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, the Ayat Sihr. And when the brothers they start, the guy, he goes, this is the donkey. Normally he told them that he will throw the donkey. They saw him, he goes from here. What happened? When he goes here, he walked like this is the donkey. He walked from here, and he goes, and he went here. When he start walking from here, the devil come from here. He hide him. You cannot see him. You see him only when he goes here. You understand? You put magic on your eyes, you don't see the guy walking. When they start reading the Quran, people, they start walking. You start getting the rocks. They say, no, there is some devil in this place. Some shayateen. They're reading the Quran. Shayateen is the Quran. There is some shayateen here. Then the brothers said, this is, you can see that Sihr al-Takhyil. And nothing can beat the miracle. If you want the Quran, he ends everything. This is what happened. In the time of Musa alayhi salam, the Pharaoh, the Sahara, when they throw that rock, because they make a worship. ماذا قال وما يعلمان من أحد حتى يقولا إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر. Until they say, we are a trial, we are a test for you. Don't disbelieve. When you disbelieve, the evils, they help you. If you want to get something else, you have to do something else. They might ask you, we will come inshallah, we will discuss it. They might ask you maybe to eat the najasa. You know the najasa, the impurity. They might ask you They might ask you to go to the toilet with the Quran and wash yourself with it. Use the paper of the Quran to clean yourself if they want to help you. You have to make the proper kufr. They might ask them, those who do the magic, the Sahara, if you see them in their face, you can see the khubts. You see the darkness in their faces. And you see them, they have some spot, big one. They're open. Wallahi, I've sold them. You see their inside, they have so many diseases. You see their body, they're not normal. Why? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, وَكَانَ رِجَالٌ مِنَ الْإِنسِ يَعُوذُونَ بِرِجَالٍ مِنَ الْجِنِّ فَزَادُهُمْ رَهَقًا. There used to be a human seeking help of devils, of the jinn, and they make it worse for them. When you seek the help of the devils make it worse. And this has happened too. For example, what I know about Morocco, and I know the same. All of them the same. Actually, sometimes those people who make the ruqya, but they don't do it in the right way. They do it in a way of shirk, of bid'ah. And if you know someone, if you ask you ruqya and they start asking the name of your mom, the name of your father, now he's mushrik. Now there's something, he want to do something, some magic. If you get the name of your mom, you got it. And your name, you can do whatever you want. Trust me. What happened? One day, someone has got problem of jinn. The jinn inside them, they speak to the qareen of the mushrik, to the sahir. The jinn inside the brother of Muslim, he speaks to the qareen, to the jinn who work for the other, for the magician. The jinn told him, if you want me to come out from his body, you have to slaughter a chicken that is got green, he's got white, green. Yeah, he mentioned a specific chicken or specific goat, specific sheep that only one will exist, and he knows where is it. He will tell you it's in Scandinavia, maybe in Sweden, and you have to travel and get it. Akhi, this has happened. Sometimes someone is in north of Morocco, and they ask them to travel to south, maybe 900 kilometers, more than 500 miles. And they go there, and if they couldn't find it, they say, I know where is it. It's in that place, you give them the address. If you want me to come out. Why? As you bring that chicken, or that goat, that sacrifice, you sacrifice it to them, you fail in shirk. قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين لا شريك له وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين. Say that is my salah and my nusuk, my sacrifice to my Lord. My life and my death to my Lord, to Allah. Why they ask you to sacrifice that things? And don't mention the name of Allah in it. Why? Because they will drink that blood to have more power. As we know, the hadith of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he forbid us from making istinja. When we use our toilet, we should not use food to clean ourselves, but to use the bone of the animal. Because it's the food of the Muslim jinn. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put back from that bone, will put back the meat back, and they will eat it. And the ropes come out from the sheep, from the animals, the sheep of the jinns, they will eat it. Because the Muslim of the mu'min jinn, they are like us. They like to live in nice houses. They have nice houses, they have everything like the Muslims, like the humans. But the devils, you know where they live. They live in the khubt wal khabaib, they live in the toilet. They live only in the bad places. When they see someone is far away from his religion, he doesn't cry in the time, doesn't come to mosque, he doesn't make his dhikr. Akhi, you see that the brother is empty, you don't make no hasn, no dhikr, nothing, go inside him. You find somewhere where to sleep. As we know from the hadith too of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that when you come to your house, if you don't mention the dua, the dhikr, to enter the house, the evil we say, if you mention it, the evil we say to his brother, his friend, we don't have nowhere to sleep. If you didn't mention it, he will enter. If you say Bismillah, he said, we don't have nowhere to eat. If you didn't mention it, he will eat with you. If you sit to watch the TV, you will see him watching with you. He will ask you, son, just sit. You listen, you know this is time for Salah? No, listen, stay with me, my friend. You're watching football. And you see the brothers when Arsenal playing with another, you see no brother, it's only few brothers who come to mosque to pray. Why? They're sitting enjoying the football with their devil. Sure. إِنَّهُ يَرَاكُمْ هُوَ وَقَبِيلُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا تَرَوْنَهُم. The devil, he see you and his friend from somewhere we cannot see them. We cannot see them. We don't have that ability. But they have the ability to see us. That's why we have to watch ourselves. Also, when you wanna have that relation with your wife, if you don't mention the name of Allah, you're gone. You won't enjoy yourself. But this is the haqq. This is the truth. Just be careful. You have to mention the name of Allah in everything. Inna salati wa mahyaya wa mamati. My pride, salati wa nusuki, my pride, my sacrifice, mahyaya, all my life. Wa mamati, and even your death is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Must be no shirk. If you come down from the stairs, say Bismillah. If you're jumping from something high, you have to say Bismillah. If you're going up, say Allahu Akbar. Subhana Rabbil A'la. If you're going down, Allahu Akbar. If you turn off the light, Bismillah. If you turn on the light, say Bismillah. One of the brothers, he used to have a mushkil, problem with the jinn. Whenever he put the CD for Ruqya, just you want to start listening, and the CD turn off. And we know the jinn, they have no power to turn off something or to open the door. They don't have that power. Why? Who can say why? Why they don't have that power? Now, did they have the power or not? The jinn are smoke. They are like smoke. They're made of smoke. They have no shape, no body. But they can take a shape or body of anything they want. You know that. They can enter your house just from here, without opening the door. But if you open the door and you say Bismillah, and you enter, you say Bismillah, you cannot enter. Even if they bring 1 billion of jinn at once. If you turn off the light, you say Bismillah. And that's why we have to say, as the messenger, he said, if you enter something dark, you have to say Bismillah. Bismillah, الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. The name of Allah, nothing will harm you. Nothing in this earth and in the sky too. As is the most hearing and the most knowledgeable. If I have that relation, say Bismillah. Because he will share your wife with you. It's not my saying, huh? He will share your children. If you make money, Bismillah. لا يزال لسانك رطبا بذكر الله. Your tongue must be soft by mentioning the name of Allah. Not by singing, playing music, playing nasheed. You are not Nothing. Nasheed is Muslim, you say Nasheed Islamiyah, but no benefit, no khair in it. La khair. If you won't get no reward in Nasheed, why I will memorize them then? Why I will listen? It's better for me to listen to Quran. We don't say haram. Yeah, we don't say haram. Huh? But what is better? The Quran, if you listen to it, Ar-Rahmah will come. Allah will send down His mercy. And if you read it, it's something else. The Nasheed, if you listen to it, have you got any proof that Rahmah will be sent down to you? No. Which one you choose? And if you recite the Nasheed, you will have any reward? No. You have no proof. Then which one you choose? Tomorrow when we will stand up in the front of Allah, we will regret the minutes that we didn't mention the name of Allah. That's all we have to mention, the name of Allah all the time. As I go back, inshallah, to He will share your wife, your children with you. Who can mention the ayah? وَشَارِكْهُمْ في الأموال والأولاد وعدهم وما يعدهم الشيطان إلا غرورا. يعني share with them children and money and promise them. Then if you will share with the children with you, that's me. I was sharing your wife before. I don't want to explain it and go far. Say, imagine yourself that you just a quick reminder, huh? Don't be surprised. Don't say Abu Luqman, you say this and this and this. I'm not just a reminder. Imagine yourself that human just come from the toilet, because this is sitting within your bed, waiting for you because you know that you will not mention the name of Allah. And he didn't mention the name of Allah. As you start, he starts. And you continue, inshallah. I'll stop here. You understand? Huh? Alhamdulillah. Now, inshallah, from now, even maybe the sisters, they're listening, she has to remind her husband. And the husband, alhamdulillah, he has to remind his wife. فلما ألقوا حبالهم وعصيهم when they throw their ropes and stick, they have put some magic in the eyes of everyone there, even Musa. يخيل إليه من سحر أن تسعى. He saw from their magic that those snakes and those ropes, the rope and the stick is moving. ثم when they have thrown the فاسترهبوهم وجاءوا بسحر عظيم. فما كان من موسى عليه السلام بتثبيت الله سبحانه وتعالى إياه وتأييد الله له إلا أن ألقى عصاه. Then they scared the people there when they saw the ropes and the stick moving. They look snakes. This is something tremendous. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He make Musa stand firm and He throw his stick. Then his stick become a big snake. And he goes around all of the ropes and the sticks. And he eats all of them. When they threw that stick, the Sahara, they see what the others they don't see. They see that they are not snakes, what they are thrown. They're only ropes and stick. But when Musa he throw, the people who knows about magic, they know that the snake that Musa, the stick that Musa threw is not something magic. It can't be, because they know about it. People, who, for example, someone who do any job, he knows about his job. If someone come and do a job perfectly and good, he knows that is better. It's something made by professional. When they saw the snake of Musa, they know that it's not magic. It's something that is karama from Allah. It's a miracle. They know that miracle because they saw the stick of Musa is a big snake, and there they see it is like a rope. But others, they don't see what the Sahara they see. فلما رأى السحرة ذلك نظر بعضهم إلى بعض. When the magicians, they saw what they have seen, they start looking to each other and talking. They say, this is not magic. This guy is not magician. And even you can tell from the face of Musa alayhi salam. You know the face of them. You can see when you see the brothers and you see the people that are not Muslim. When you see the Muslim, when you look up to their faces, they look bright. They look nice. They look have some mercy in their hearts. When you look at to other people who are not believing on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you see that darkness. What about the prophets? Then when they spoke to each other, they said, this is not a magic. Then what they say, آمنا برب هارون وموسى. They say, we have believed on the Lord of Harun and Musa. Then Pharaoh, he become upset. He become angry. فقال آمنتم له قبل أن آذن لكم إنه لمكر مكرتموه أنتم ومن معكم. They say, you have believed on him before I give you the permission. And this is the way that all of the Tawagit, all of the people who disbelieve on Allah, if they don't want you to do something without their command, they have to tell you what to do. You cannot believe until they believe. But if they didn't believe, they don't want you to believe. And even if they let you believe in what you believe, they will tell you, no, this is not the way to believe. Do you understand? For example, if you follow the way of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the right way, they say this is extremism. This is not, you should not believe on this way. You have to believe on the other way. The way of the Sophia. The way how to make dancing and turning around like the Malawiya. This is the proper Islam. This is the beauty of Islam. When you start, men start dancing and the others start shouting, and you see men with the women and everyone, they say, we love Muhammad, we love Allah, and they make that shirk and they are together. When they finish, they have that meeting, and you know. This is the Islam. Men and women can be gathered in one place. A woman, she can show all her beauty. This is the Islam. As a woman, she mentioned last time, she said, yes, I'm a Muslimah, I wear hijab, and a beautiful hijab. She get it maybe from Harrods, maybe 200 pounds. This is the hijab. And she said, I wear the hijab and I go to the swimming pool. And I can wear everything. I can cover my head, but if I'm in the beach, I'm not wearing nothing, it's no problem. I'm covering my hair. What about the other things? The beauty is not only on it's not only on the hair. This is what happened. فقلنا فلما رأى موسى فانزعج فرعون وجن جنونه وقد كان يجعل السحرة ردءا وحصنا ودرعا وحزاما وقوة يلجأ إليها. Fir'aun, he became very upset and angry because in that time the Sahara, when Musa he came and told him, no, I'm not ready for you, I will have to call my bodyguards. The one I use like my power. Who are they? The magician. And those he used to use them as his power, like evidence, like a proof. Again, he want to use them against Musa, they convert to Islam. They become Muslim. They submit to Allah because they saw the miracle. They saw this is not magic. What Musa is telling them about to submit to Allah, about the promise of Allah, يعني they will be in paradise if they follow Allah. They follow the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they will be thrown in fire if they don't believe, because that's why he said Musa to them before he starts. فقال فرعون آمنتم له قبل أن آذن لكم. You have believed on him before I give you the permission. يريد أن أيها الإخوة, he wants to implement his power over them, even in the issue of belief, of aqidah. And he don't want them to follow the right, to the haqq. فقال لهم هذا مكر مكرتموه في المدينة لتخرجوا أهلها منها. He's saying to his magician, this is the complot, this is a trick that you have made with Musa, to turn away or to exit the people of Bani Israel from my city. Then he started warning them, and he said, إن هذا لمكر مكرتموه ثم قال لأصلبنكم أجمعين ولأقطعنكم وأخذ يتوعدهم وأخذ يتوعد. فانظروا أيها الإخوة. Then he started warning them, and he said that I will cut you and I will punish you, I will do this, just to push them away from become Muslim, turn them away from Islam. لكن انظروا أيها الإخوة إلى هذا الأمر العجيب، أنه إذا دخل الإيمان إلى القلب وأشرق وانطلق يسري في العروق. Look at the brothers, if the belief goes inside the heart and starts spreading in the body, what's happened? And when you feel that sweetness of the belief, and even if you're punished, you feel that punishment like a sweetness. This is a karama from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this has happened to the Sahaba أيضا. فقالوا فقدي ما أنت قاضي إنما هذه الحياة الدنيا. They told him, do whatever you want to do. Kill us, punish us, cut us, do whatever you want to do. إنما هذه حياة الدنيا. This is only worldly life. And you don't have nothing, no power after this worldly life. Even if we die, do whatever you want to do. This is only our body. Even do everything you want. This is only our hayat. This is only this worldly life. We will never leave this belief, or we will never disbelieve on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إنا آمنا بربنا ليغفر لنا خطايانا وما أكرهتنا عليه من السحر. We have believe on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us our sin. And also what you have forced us to commit as a sihr, as a magic, because every king he's got his own magician. In the past, you know all of us قصة الراهب والساحر الملك والغلام مع الملك والساحر. All of us, you know the story of the boy and the magician and the monk. But I won't go through it, inshallah, don't be scared. فقال أنت الذي أكرهتنا وأنت أوردتنا المهالك وأنت الذي جعلتنا نصل إلى هذا المعاطف لكن آمنا بربنا ليغفر لنا ذنوبنا وما أكرهتنا عليه السحر. You are the one who pushed us to commit this and do this and be sinful and follow the Masjid and study the Masjid. But now we have believed, and the belief is in our heart. We cannot leave that belief. Do whatever he wants. فهنا يتبين لكم إذا خالط الإيمان بشاشة القلوب كيف يتغير الإنسان. يتغير من كما قال نظرة بجود عطاك تملأ الدنيا فيا ونظرة بعين رضاك تملأ تجعل الكافر وليا. As they have said, is one seen from you, my Lord, and he makes one seen from your generosity to this world, he makes this world green, makes the world or this earth green, and only one from your if you place with someone, you make him take him from the cover to be one of the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
فإن آمنوا بمثل ما آمنتم به فقد اهتدوا وإن تولوا فإنما هم في شقاق